Okay. Hey everybody, so today's video is going to be on Philippa Gergory, who is a historical fiction writer. One of her works is The Other Berlin Girl, Queen's Fool, The Other Queen, The Constant Princess, so on and so forth. We're only going to talk about three. The Other Berlin Girl, The Queen's Fool, and The Other Queen. I've not read these. I don't plan on reading these. Because I read a lot of reviews, so I'm basing my opinion off these reviews. But I absolutely believe these people. Sorry. These people and what they say. Because, first of all, I saw the movie version of this. I actually own the movie. And I remember, thinking... At first, I was kind of excited because I was like, I really like Natalie Portman. Right there. That's her. She plays Anne Boleyn in the movie. As an actress. And so, I like to watch the movies she's in. And I wasn't really thinking, I was judging her performance more than actually paying attention to the storyline. Now that I realize they were right, and you can see it some bits in the movie, I'm like thinking, wait a minute, that's not right. And it's based on this book, so let's start off with that book, Other Berlin Girl. The problem with it is there's a lot of things wrong with the characters and events that took place then. For example, Mary Boleyn in this book is innocent and sweet, and that's how she was portrayed in the movie as well, and that's a flat-out lie. Mary Boleyn was not even innocent at all. She was a freaking whore. Okay? You know, she was the mistress of two kings, not only Henry VIII, but King of France, and I don't know how that makes her innocent. Another thing is the idea that Anne Boleyn had incest with her brother, and that her brother was a homosexual, but happened to be sexually attracted to his sister. Both Anne and George were very religious people, and they would never do that because they would be damned to hell, and they would not do that to their souls. Ridiculous. I can't. And she says that. Ugh, this woman. I'll get to that later. What she says. Another thing in this is the idea that their parents pushed for Anne and Mary to be in the king's bed. That's absolutely false. They were very high-ranking class people. They did not need to push their daughters into the king's bed for power. They had power. And both Anne and Mary were very capable of finding a very good husband to marry. The problem is that Mary was a slut, so she couldn't really do that because her name was slandered. But she did get married eventually, and she had 3 children, but I highly doubt they're her husbands, but anyways. Another thing they show is Mary takes Elizabeth in the movie, at least. I don't think it's not in the book though, but that's wrong. Elizabeth would have been sent, like any other prince and princess, to their own special palace. And also in this book, they show that Mary was there at Anne's beheading. Mary was not there at all. Mary had barely any contact with Anne after her little affair. Okay, so that's just utter ridiculous. This is just terrible, man. I didn't even read it, and I don't want to read it. I look at it and it makes me sick. This book is even worse. Or, well, maybe not that worse. This is called The Queen's Fool. For this one, this has a fictional character in it named Hannah Green, who was a 14-year-old Jewish girl, and she was forced to flee Spain with her father because of the Inquisition. And first of all, in this book, Hannah admires Queen Mary, this great admiration for her, which is totally stupid, because here's the woman that is related to the king, you know. Sorry, I'm not even going to finish that thought. That's just really dumb. She would not have any respect for Mary at all. You know, considering the fact Mary's related to the people that are hunting her people down. Another thing about this book that pisses me off that I've heard is that Queen Elizabeth I is described as a giggling whore and is seen, you know, flirting with men, kissing other people's husbands, trying to get them in bed with her. What is that? That is not Elizabeth at all. Elizabeth is the Virgin Queen. She's called the Virgin Queen for a reason. I highly doubt that one of England's greatest monarchs was a little giggling whore. And this one, the other queen, I'm not entirely, let's see, Mary, Queen of Scots. Alright, I'm trying to remember what they said. I don't have any notes for this video, I'm so sorry guys. You know what? I think there's enough evidence in these two right here to back the fact up that, you know, Philippa Gergory has done research, apparently. Let me show you her bibliography. These are the books she used in her research. And the other ones have some books too. And for me, it felt like she just read them, but didn't pay attention. Just like, phew, I'm gonna do my own thing. Haha. It's like she has no respect for her own history. This woman is a British citizen. It's like she hates her country's history or something, and she actually believes